Welcome to an incredible channel. We will tell you about the top 5 luxury SUVs of 2023. Comfort, cross-country ability, spaciousness and functionality in every engineering solution. The world loves crossovers. They are chosen to sit a little higher and drive a little further. Manufacturers consider profits, but classic frame SUVs are on the verge of extinction because of them. Fortunately, there are still many of them. Sit comfortably and don't forget to buckle up. We begin. Number 1. Aston Martin DBX. Don't be fooled by its SUV body. The 2023 Aston Martin DBX is instilled with the British brand's racy DNA. It's bulkier than a DB11 and not as agile as a Vantage, but unlike its low-slung siblings, this high-riding Uda has a usable back seat, offers a lot more cargo space, and it can tow and go off-road. The regular DBX has a sweet-sounding twin-turbo V8, but it's not as quick as some less expensive competitors. The remedy for that is the new 697 horsepower DBX 707, which has a hotter engine and other performance enhancements. Every example also comes with a rich-looking interior that can be extensively customized. We do wish it had a firmer brake pedal and a full complement of active safety features, though. Still, the 2023 DBX is just as dapper and entertaining as Aston's Grand Touring cars, it's just dressed in an SUV wrapper. For 2023, Aston finally adds a faster, more powerful model with the introduction of the DBX 707. It features a revised version of the otherwise standard twin-turbo V8 that makes 697 horsepower and 663 pound-feet of torque. The standard 9-speed automatic with a conventional torque converter also gets swapped out for a 9-speed unit with a wet clutch pack. Those power figures represent increases of 155 and 147, respectively, versus the standard engine. The DBX 707 is said to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds and from 0 to 100 miles per hour in 7.4 seconds. Helping stop this speedy SUV is a set of standard carbon ceramic brakes. Along with unique exterior elements, the inside of the DBX 707 includes an updated center console with a rotary gear selector. Shortcut buttons have also been added to the center stack, making it easier to adjust drive mode settings. Aston Martin provides an impressive number of personalization options for the DBX, especially through its Q customization service. The company's online configurator shows several different appearance packages, and we're partial to Accelerate interior theme, with its mix of leather and faux suede and the Sports Plus seats. On the outside, we'd choose the pretty Minotaur green paint as well as the 22-inch black and bronze ribbon wheels. We'd also opt for the tow package, the power tailgate, and the sports exhaust system that lets us better enjoy the engine's music. The DBX shares a lot of its switchgear with the rest of the Aston Martin family. The cabin is covered in attractively stitched leather, soft touch surfaces, and a micro-suede headliner. The Uda comes standard with a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, customizable ambient lighting, 3-zone climate control, and heated front and rear seats. Desirable options include ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and a variety of even fancier cabin materials. Rear seat space is ample, with plenty of knee and headroom for adults. There's a good amount of cargo volume, too, with 22 cubic feet of space behind the rear seat and 54 cubic feet with the rear seats folded. The regular DBX is powered by a twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 engine supplied by Mercedes-AMG. The engine makes 542 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque and pairs with a 9-speed automatic transmission, also supplied by Mercedes. Number 2. What attracts global elites to the Range Rover isn't the SUV's legendary off-road capability, but rather its effortlessly elegant styling, its opulent cabin, and the A-list status that it's developed over the years. The 2023 model represents the most luxurious Range Rover yet. A trio of powertrain options, including a hybrid, deliver ample power. The brand's largest SUV comports itself through traffic regally, with a smooth ride and a hushed interior. Venturing off-road is certainly an option for Range Rover owners. All-wheel drive is standard and the air suspension can be raised to provide extra ground clearance, although we know that few will actually dare to subject this rolling art piece to such indignity. The Range Rover starts at over $100,000, which means it's more expensive than rivals such as the Cadillac Escalade, the Jeep Grand Wagoneer, and the Mercedes-Benz GLS class. So be it. The Range's reputation, presence, and royal endorsement all help justify its premium price tag. Number 3. If your two-car garage already has a Bentley Continental GT Coupe or convertible nestled into one of the bays, the other could be filled by a matching Bentayga SUV. Why? For one thing, the Bentayga makes for a more practical daily driver and can seat a family. It can be equipped with a plug-in hybrid powertrain for those necessary commutes when gas prices are peaking, but can also be had with a twin-turbo V8 or a mighty twin-turbo W12. The Bentayga's luxury experience is much the same as you'll get in the Conti or the Flying Spur sedan, with rich leathers, tasteful wood and metal trim, and plenty of tech features throughout its cabin. Of course, if you're not particularly brand loyal, this six-figure segment of ultra-luxe SUVs also includes the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 and the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, both of which would also make fine sidekicks to a luxury grand touring car. An extended wheelbase body style has been added to the Bentayga lineup for 2023. The longer body allows for more space in the rear seat so passengers can stretch out and relax. This model comes with a rear-wheel steering system which helps shrink the SUV's turning radius. It also features Bentley's new diamond illumination ambient lighting system which shines lights through hand-stitched leather panels. The rear seats can recline up to 40 degrees and there's a footrest that extends from the back of the front passenger seat so that the right rear rider can kick their feet up. The rear seats can be had with massaging functions and your choice of a full-length center console or a middle seat. 2 additional plug-in hybrid options join the lineup this year in Posh Azure and Sporty S-Guise. Both of the new hybrid trims offer slightly more power and more electric-only driving range than the standard PHEV model at 455 horsepower and 27 miles of range. A limited edition Odyssean model is available for 2023 as well and comes only with the hybrid powertrain. Just 70 units will be made, all with environmentally friendly interior materials including open-pore koa wood and tweed upholstery. We like the V8 model best. Even though the Speed's powerful W12 engine is silky smooth and effortlessly powerful, its price premium over the V8 is substantial. We'd suggest sticking with the 8-cylinder model and adding some niceties to it, such as the adaptive suspension, the rear seat entertainment system, and the 20-speaker Naim stereo. And choosing the touring specification package will give you a suite of driver assistance features. Number 4. The Urus is Lamborghini's second SUV, following the Rambo Lambo LM002, but it's not exactly a purebred Italian. It rides on the same platform as other elegant beasts of burden such as the Audi Q7, Q8, Porsche Cayenne, and the Bentley Bentayga. Even the 657 horsepower twin-turbo V8 is made in Germany before getting shipped to Sant'Agata Bolognese, where the Urus is assembled. An upcoming hybrid powertrain will double down on the Urus's saddle of electronics. From its 8-speed automatic transmission to its torsion center differential and torque vectoring rear diff, the Urus is the most advanced mechanical bull around. Lamborghini doesn't change much for the 2024 Urus, but CEO Stefan Winkelmann did confirm that the high-performance SUV is getting a hybrid powertrain in 2024, either replacing or complementing the current 657 horsepower twin-turbo V8 engine. Sure, we could save about $35,000 by opting for the standard Assure SS, but that means we'd also miss out on maximum performance. That's why we want the Performanti, which features a lower suspension with firmer steel springs, myriad weight reduction measures, and more. Number 5. People refer to top-tier luxury items as the Rolls-Royce of. For a reason. The Cullinan is a big-body SUV powered by a silky smooth twin-turbo V12 with up to 592 horsepower. Built for absolute comfort and priced for the egregiously wealthy, the Cullinan coddles you with 2 rows of plush seating as lovely as leather couches. No other SUV has lambswool floor mats inside and a formidable hood ornament donning the outside. While its exterior is a little too London taxi for us, its cabin can be tailored to suit the wildest of tastes and the deepest of pockets. The Daddy Warbucks of SUV excellence has few competitors, but if a billionaire were forced to cross-shop, a Bentley Bentayga or Mercedes-AMG G63 might be a good place to start. Even then, they're no coach door-swinging Cullinan. In the make-believe scenario that we could afford a Cullinan, we'd choose the crystal paint scheme, the 22-inch 7-spoke wheels, the gold-plated Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament, and the electronic tow hitch. We'd spec the immersive seating with center console option, which gives the rear seats massage functionality and replaces the center seat with a console that doubles as a cooling bin with 2 champagne flutes and a whiskey decanter. And we wouldn't pass up the opportunity to have the fabric above our heads display a fiber-optic starry night sky via the shooting star headliner. Finally, we'd add the rear privacy glass and side curtains to make the back row into a tranquil hideout. The Cullinan's twin-turbo 6.7-liter V12 provides 563 horsepower, 592 in the black badge model, and is whisper quiet, lest it disturb the VIPs in the cabin. The one we tested recorded a 60 miles per hour time of just 4.5 seconds, impressive for a vehicle that weighs about 3 tons. All-wheel drive is standard, although we suspect buyers will never venture off the tarmac and risk damaging the paint. The Cullinan rides on an air suspension that receives information from a road scanning camera and automatically adjusts the vehicle's height to compensate for imperfections in the pavement. Ride comfort is beyond the standards of regular luxury vehicles, as the Cullinan wafts down the road and transmits nothing unpleasant to the people inside. The spacious cabin is lined in box grain leather, lambswool carpeting, beautiful wood trim, and milled aluminum accents. If you want an even higher level of luxury, Rolls-Royce will customize almost every part of the Cullinan's already lavish interior with whatever delights you can imagine. The only warts in this otherwise decadent space are the fully digital gauge cluster that lacks the elegance of an analog setup and the standard rear seating that's as inflexible as a park bench. At least buyers can rectify the latter issue by optioning the 2-seat second row with adjustability and massage functions. The exterior is classic Rolls-Royce, but the vehicle's liftgate configuration allowed the brand to fit the cargo area with an optional viewing suite consisting of a pair of leather-wrapped seats and a small table that pop out of the floor. This is by far the most luxurious way to take in a polo match at the country estate. Even though this SUV is a clear break from tradition for the storied British brand, it's still an uncompromised Rolls-Royce in every way. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. Thank you for watching.